Hello everyone, you have come to Tata Comic Preview channel. Let read together. Have fun. The eerie fog swallowed the stiffies and their cries in a jiffy, now creeping in higher. The others were panicky, looking at Zhuo Fan for a solution. Fiend Yang was sweating, I just can't tell what this thing is. Even ethereal stage experts will have a hard time passing through it. The people's hearts thumped in their chests. Where does that leave us, dead? Calm down and watch. Zhuo Fan pulled Chu Qingcheng higher. She followed him with a carefree smile, her eyes only seeing her man. The fiends were annoyed. Zhuo Fan, you threw 10 disciples to the fog, yet you want more? We'll all soon end up dead. Take it easy, we didn't hear anything when the fog took them because they're caught. I'll save you as soon as I figure out this process. Zhuo Fan waved his hand. The fiends were stumped. Cuss? What's that supposed to mean? Since I can't tell what's happening right now, I'll need more live subjects until I do. You decide who gets to go. I'll soon save you anyway. Zhuo Fan raised an eyebrow. The fiends' faces twitched, cursing, why the hell don't you try it yourself? I could die, you know, rushing into the unknown. Zhuo Fan taunted, you take me for a fool? You should die first, humph. PFF. Chu Qingcheng giggled at the side. You don't want to go so you're making others do it. Just like old times, you haven't changed one bit. The fiends were dumbstruck, and you're saying we are the fools? Of course not, just that among everyone here, I am the one with sharper eyes and can refine pills and raise barriers. What can you do? Only alive can I save you, while with me gone you'll soon follow. That leaves the crucial mission of testing the fog to you. While I wait behind in safety. Zhuo Fan showed his trademark evil smile with an exasperating raise of the eyebrow. The trio nodded in the end. Zhuo Fan's eyes darted from her to Chu Qingcheng and pointed at Fiend Yang, neither, you will go. Screw you, you infatuated sap. Why should I go? Fiend Yang exploded. Zhuo Fan shrugged, you're the ethereal stage expert here. I feel like wanting to see the fog's effect on one. Will it be the same as the rest or you'll put up a fight? Is it toxic fumes or an array? Letting those weaklings go won't get me any answers. Fiend Yang's heart beat out of his chest, his face miserable, yet no way to retort. Turning to Fiend Gui and Fiend Yin, they found the walls much more interesting than him. The kid makes sense. You go. Fiend Yang, your sacrifice is much needed to show us brothers the way. The two sold him out and Fiend Yang was fuming, you rotten piece of. You side with him and leave me to die? This is what I get for having you brothers for centuries. Venerable Fiend Yang, you won't be dying. Don't you trust me? Zhuo Fan beamed. Fiend Yang sighed, rather be safe than sorry, though it hardly makes a difference. If you can't get anything out of my going, you'll be following soon enough anyway. Besides, I survived Double Dragon Gathering so I can survive anything. Fiend Yang walked on with conviction. The rest admired him. These demonic cultivators are foul beyond reason, yet quite heroic when the need arises. Not like mystical heaven sex disciples, all shying from danger, more scared than a woman. It was the least respect they could give these foul miscreants. Whoosh. Fiend Yang struck the fog with a palm attack. The mighty blow boomed into the fog yet had no effect whatsoever. Fiend Yang's heart tensed, giving the fog enough time to grab him. Just a touch was all it needed and Fiend Yang cried, Zhuo Fan, this is. Whoosh. His voice was cut off, and his body was engulfed in front of the shocked audience. Fiend Yang. The other two fiends shouted. A powerful expert like Fiend Yang fell just like nothing. What the hell is this thing? Zhuo Fan's brows were tight in thought, this fog is not deadly by far, or it wouldn't leave its victim to even make a peep. By the looks of it, Fiend Yang found something. Maybe this thing prevents any sounds from escaping, holding them in place for the mastermind to tie them up. It's certain that no one inside is dead, just frozen and unable to speak. What matters is how to go in and save them. Fiendine continued. The others rejoiced to learn the fog didn't take lives, though vexed as to how to deal with it. It all came down to how to cross it without falling prey. Zhuo Fan's gaze drifted. Just what is this odd thing? The creepy fog drifted closer, making those that were too close turn slack and then swallow their saliva without so much as a peep. Every time it inched closer, it buried a deeper dread in the hearts of these people, making them scurry and shuffle further away even when they had no place to go. The only exception was Zhuo Fan, staring with a frown and ever hopeful for the tiniest hint that would help unravel this mystery. The fog's devouring continued unabated, its struggling and erratic prey would halt all movements, even their eyes glazed the instant they got close before sinking into the great white beyond. Zhuo Fan caught every minute expression and muttered, "It's so obvious now. The kid almost played me. Did you find a way?" From Zhuo Fan's cocky outburst, Chu Qingcheng smiled. The rest looked with hope, fiending asking, "You know what this is?" "Sure, this thing's looks got us all fooled. This is no fog, nor is there any poison inside. Better yet, it doesn't exist." Zhuo Fan explained. Zhuo Fan snickered. Recall our analysis of the guy? He is truly just playing around. He set up the fog to scare and confuse us before it swallowed us all up. When in fact, it's nothing but an expanding barrier, that of a bewildering array. Once inside it, you'll be taken by illusions and won't be able to escape regardless of being swallowed by it. So that's why. Fiend Yang's attack had no effect because it was empty to begin with. He must have come to the same conclusion when he shouted, but the illusion took hold just as he started. Fiend Gui figured it out as well. The same happened to all those who were taken, their eyes dulled and didn't even cry as they were overcome by the illusions. But it sure is an impressive array for not even an ethereal stage expert to escape it. Despite being harmless, the fear still remained in the hearts of all remaining, since the array could deal with ethereal stage experts. They turned to Zhuo Fan with a pleading and tearful look. What did we ever do to deserve this fate? Zhuo Fan squinted at the fog still, muttering, "Not to worry, the guy ain't so tough. This array is definitely above 7th grade and quite intricate, but even that's not enough to take hold of an ethereal stage expert so fast. I bet." "What?" Shui Ruohua asked. Zhuo Fan had a nasty grin. He used a special way to raise its effect. The most logical explanation is using sacred stones. What? Everyone cried, but that's quite. Zhuo Fan raised an eyebrow. Of the entire Western lands, only the middle and superior 3 sects can have them. The middle 3 sects would get too little to waste like this. No elder in their right mind would throw them away on something as wasteful as an array. It only goes to show it's a demonic sect from the superior 3 sects, the number 1 demonic sect in Western lands, Hellion Flame sect. Quite the head you have on your shoulder, despite the low cultivation. You guessed it. A cackle echoed from the fog, startling the average disciple. Zhuo Fan grinned. I was wondering what trick you used to take all townsfolk without a sound when it's just a mere illusion to make them leave by themselves. Humph, punk, you're not bad, the first to have seen through my little game. Though what good will that do against a 7th grade array set up with sacred stones? Nothing, that's what. While he mocked, the rest turned to Zhuo Fan, having given them a trickle of hope, yet now he only had a cold smile. They took Zhuo Fan for being scared and their hearts sank. Only Chu Qingcheng had endless faith and a cute smile for her man. Aren't you scared? Zhuo Fan smiled at her. Chu Qingcheng shook her head, her eyes only for him. I'll never be scared with you around.